Welcome to Nostalgic Necro, and today in the arena we are playtesting a mono black discard list that can get you to Mythic. But before we do that, I just want to acknowledge the fact that this channel did hit 100 subs the other day, so I wanted to thank everyone who subscribed and also welcome you. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. And also drop a comment. I read and reply to all comments, and I often use your creative ideas as inspiration for future videos. But let's get back to today's list. So the other day I was rummaging around Untapped and I found this player by the name of Borman who took this deck all the way from Platinum to Mythic with a 54% win rate over 346 games. And I was very impressed with this because to take an off-meta deck all the way from Plat to Mythic is no small feat, and I thought that this deck just deserved some time and attention and spotlight for that achievement. So let's just go through it. So the way the deck is built on the short end of the curve I think is pretty typical. We have Duress and Intimidation tactics to hit the hand, we have the Soul Guided Lantern to hit the graveyard, then we have the Bandit's Talent, which is very powerful in this deck, 2 mana to force the opponent to discard, and then later in the game it's kind of like the win con because it can start hitting your opponent for life and also drawing you cards. Long Goodbye, Shoot the Sheriff is our removal, and then Momentum Breaker is a very flexible card in mono black, discard because it operates as both discard and removal. And then we have the Unstoppable Slasher, 3 mana for a 2/3 Death Toucher that if it deals combat damage halves your opponent's life. Very powerful card that puts your opponents under tremendous pressure, and this is where things now start to get a bit interesting. 4 of these Thought-Stalker Warlocks, never played with this card before. 3 mana for a 2/2 menace. When it enters, opponent discards a card from their hand, but if they lost life this turn, then you may look at their hand and choose what to discard, which is significantly more powerful. Then the Hostile Investigator, 4 mana for a 4/3. When it enters, opponent discards a card, and then whenever a card is discarded, you may create a clue token which you can sacrifice to draw cards, so it's kind of like another value engine in the deck. And then Jecht, Reluctant Guardian, 4 mana for a 4/3 menace. If it deals combat damage, it transforms into this powerful 7/7 that has these modes that force your opponent to discard a new draw, and then in the final mode, it forces your opponent to sacrifice 2 creatures. And then Unholy Annex, 2 of in the deck. I guess this is just for value and to get card advantage, and then 3 Deadly Cover-Ups, because with mono black discard, sometimes the opponent can get ahead in the early game and you just need a way to rein it back in. And then for the land, Swamp, Demolition Field, Soulstone Sanctuary. So this is the deck that I'm going to be playing today, but I just want to make one point. In the original version of the deck that Borman played, he was using Blasphemous Edict instead of Deadly Cover-Up. I just have Deadly Cover-Up crafted and I didn't feel like wasting wild cards on a card that I'm not too familiar with, but let's just go over it if you want to use the exact same deck that he did. This is 5 mana. Each opponent sacrifices 13 creatures of their choice, so it's basically like a sweeper, and then if there are 13 or more creatures on the battlefield, the spell costs only 1 black mana to cast, but I thought that that is quite an edge case that probably wouldn't be very common to see, so I just thought, Deadly Cover-Up is fine. But if there's a reason why you think that Blasphemous Edict is better for a deck like this, please let me know. Maybe I am missing something, but I've just gone with Deadly Cover-Up because that is what I have. But yeah, that's the idea, and as always, I may be the Nostalgic Necro, but I'm putting that nostalgia aside because I want to find out what this list that Borman came up with that took him all the way from Platinum to Mythic can do for us in the arena today. That is a terrible hand. Keep this, ditch a Deadly Cover-Up. Mono red. Ooh. Okay, Intimidation Tactics. They got 2 Screaming Nemesis. Oh boy. How do we deal with 2 Screaming Nemesis? Maybe Deadly Cover-Up? Another Hide Claw. Momentum Breaker. Lose a Hide Claw. Next time we can drop Slasher, but if we don't draw land, we're pretty cooked here. We're going to have to get to 5 very quickly. Okay, opponent's stalling a little bit. Maybe we have 1 turn to stabilize here with the Slasher. We do draw land at least. We have to prioritize Slasher here. Okay, opponent's still stuck on land. That's good. This thing is double strike. Do you think they play pump? think I'll take this guy out. Not sure if they have pump or just dead, but a lightning burst, the slasher. Okay. 4 land is good. Now we need one more. We just play Jecht here. We don't mess around, right? Try to get some blockers. Just maybe we can attack and actually hit them for something here. Maybe I should have held this Jecht back. Manifold Mouse. Oh, we're really lucky opponent's stuck on land here, I'll tell you that much. Land. Okay, I think we transform this if we can. I don't think opponent's going to double block, right? It's too... They'd lose too much of the board if they double blocked. We can use sacrifices to gain life equal to your speed. Okay, opponent's pretty desperate here if they're double blocking the Manifold Mouse, I guess. That's really good. Play the Soul Guided Lantern here. I don't think they do anything from the graveyard. Oh boy, opponent must be wishing, just thinking, where's my land? Where's my land? I've been there. I've been there. I mean, we got pretty lucky in this game, I think. We get the win, but pretty lucky because opponent's got 2 Nemesis in hand, and any turn that Nemesis comes down, you are in big, big trouble. This is very slow, and opponent goes first. I think we have to mull this. We need something a little bit faster. This is not much better. I guess we have a turn 1 play, and we can at least draw a card. Let's see if it's anything that needs the graveyard. We will hold on to this, I think, until we're sure. Momentum Breaker. Well, we have to... So we keep the demo field. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we'll keep the Soulstone if they make us discard again. Although taking out the... Ooh, that's not good. Oh, we can actually sacrifice this to exile an artifact. Oh, we need a way to kill it first. I was going to say we could exile the graveyard as it hits, but we don't have a way of killing it. I think we need to try find removal for this. Because if they have Bloodletter, we're just dead here. Okay, we hit Long Goodbye. I think we have to prioritize Long Goodbye here. As much as I'd like to get the Ritual Chamber down, I think the risk that they have Bloodletter is just too big here. Can't be countered. Do they have protection? I didn't think about that. They're playing... Oh no, they're just black. I thought maybe had they... For some reason I thought this was green. It looked green from a distance. Yeah, I think, yeah, we had to try and... We had to do this. The slasher has to go. Okay, let it resolve. Desecration Demon. I think we're hunting for land. We have to deadly cover up, right? So I think we're hunting for this land right now. We get land. That is very good. Let's see if we can get opponent to commit into this board more. Intimidation tactics, but now they know about the deadly cover-up. It's nothing though. Unholy Annex of their own. We don't like that. That is our enemy. Momentum Breaker is pretty nice. But we just deadly cover up right now. Destroy all creatures. Shoot the sheriff. We're down to 8. Opponent wants to hit us hard here. Get us very low. They have a deep cavern bat. Oh, that sucks. Well, we can still kill whatever we want. We can... They take the deadly cover up. We can shoot the sheriff and momentum breaker. If they take the momentum breaker... Okay. Well, we are very much on the back foot here. Well, we do this. We do it again. And now we are on 1 life. And if opponent plays a demon, oh, they can just create a demon and we're dead. I'm sure they'll see that line, but yeah, okay. Wow. Interesting game, but we were behind pretty much the whole game, I feel. Okay, last game we took a loss to mono black midrange. That annex is very frustrating against us. We're on the draw again. I believe every game today we've been on the draw so far. That kind of sucks. Can't strip their hand. Oh, they love giving us mono black, don't they? Well, you can take Abandon's talent, but we got more. Take this duress for what it's worth. Demon Wall. Okay. Bandit's talent. This could be relevant against the arch enemy's charm, maybe. Momentum breaker. What do we ditch? I don't think we can afford to ditch talent. I think we're going to just have to hope to draw more land. Yeah, we can sack to draw land, so I think that's... We're going to have to draw this land next turn. Yeah, we need to hold up mana to draw land. Otherwise, I think we're going to struggle a lot in this game. Okay, land. We do hit land, that's good. Another land. So what do we go for here? We could just start hitting their life total, actually, now that I think about it. Or we try get the last card out their hand. It's probably removal, though. Okay, they make a 3/3 and they're gonna lose this. Okay, I'm glad we took this out their hand. This is a problematic card. Okay, this is good. I think we're in a strong situation right now. Definitely powering up one of these guys. I think we are just attacking here. I think it's worth it. Jecht can't get through until we kill more of their stuff. I think we just play Slasher here. It's a lot of pressure on them, and now they are taking damage. Opponent draws land. Man, they must be cursing themselves. Long goodbye, that's good. Opponent scoops. Nice. Mono black discard wins. Okay, in the last game we beat mono black mid-range with our mono black discard strategy. Gotta love it. We are on the draw again. In one of those days, on the draw every game. Enigma Jewel. Pretty sure that duress hits them harder than the intimidation tactics. Repurposing Bay. I don't think we need to think too much. It has to be repurposing Bay. This card is so irritating. Okay. Do they play any creatures? I don't think so. I guess we might as well just cycle this. We'll just cycle this at end of turn. I don't think they play creatures in this deck. Oh, they do play creatures. Now I wish I had done that. Okay. Live and learn. Do we always shoot the sheriff on this? Yeah, play until the end of your next turn. Okay, let's just kill this now. Not give them fodder to... If they don't get a good hit here, they just get land. Four mana, trample. Slasher, I think it has to be, right? Okay, they sacrifice. This relic, they create a 3/3. What else can they do here? They sacrifice another 3/3, play another Enigma Jewel. Opponent holds back here. So they've got this value engine, but they need to keep creating artifacts. See if we can get them to block. They do block. We have to try keep the board clean. Just do this first, I guess. Not that it really matters. Oh, it also takes an artifact? Oh man, I forgot that. Okay, I think we take this. Forgot that intimidation tactics also takes an artifact out of hand. I thought it was only a creature. Okay, that's not good. Another Enigma Jewel. They get ammunition. Take a lot of damage here. We long goodbye this guy. Play this Jet, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Play Soul Guide Lantern. Let's see how we get out of the situation. Opponent's got lots of fodder to sack here. They create an army of 3/3s. Starting town comes down. Opponent's got lots of stuff to sack though, so I think we are in huge trouble. Long goodbye. Okay, that's actually interesting. Opponent can't block, so they're gonna try and power this up at instant speed, and we've got the longer buy to take out one of these things, I think. Okay. Take out one of these guys. Give us a little bit of something. Oh, they can create... They need 3 mana. Do they have that? They don't have that, right? Okay, they can sacrifice to draw a card. Could probably get rid of that thing right now. Okay, that gives us a little bit of a chance. What does this do now when it flips? I don't even read this. What does it do? This is exciting. Each opponent discards a card, we draw a card. Intimidation tactic seems very relevant here, but yeah, okay, we're going to kill this first, right? Okay, we're going to kill this. 7/7 menace. It's a cool ability, but it's not that powerful. Hope to hit an artifact here, a very good one as well. It's just a land. Ugh. Okay. This game is certainly still on. Opponent can sack these munitions to kill our stuff. What is this? When this spectre enters, it deals damage equal to the number of artifacts you control to target creature? How many is that? They can kill the Jecht. It's a 7/7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they can sack a munition? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What a top deck. That's an insane top deck. I mean, they probably have one card in their whole library that can take out a 7/7, and like they have exactly the right situation for it. That's ridiculous. Oh, I feel pretty hard done by with that. I think with that we've lost this game. Yeah, we just lost. They're gonna kill the slasher, hit us with 3/3s. And in stations. Well, I think we're pretty cooked here. We could scoop, but I think this game is pretty close to being over. We might as well just see it out to the end. Or at least until it's like absolutely clear that we're going to lose. But I think at this point they're creating an army. I guess we could draw what, like Deadly Cover-Up? I guess that kind of gives us a chance to stabilize, but not really, right? 4/3 fly. I still can't believe they took this out when it was transformed. Okay. Well, okay. I think let's end this misery. We're not coming back from this situation. Oh, we're on the play. That's nice. And we're also drawing these warlocks for the first time, actually. Well, let's see if we draw land. If we draw one land, I think we're okay. If we don't draw land, ugh, could be pretty tough here. Green Llanowar Elves. Just kill this right now. Are Llanowar Elves that bad that you just have to kill them immediately? I think they are. Well, it takes a bit of a turn off here. That's pretty good. Get a 2/2. As long as they play one creature, we can momentum breaker it, so that's kind of nice. If we draw land, we can momentum breaker and talent. That's pretty good. Okay. Landfall. At least we have the answer for this one. Okay, we draw land. That's actually really nice. Just to be a momentum breaker here. I guess you should first play the talent, because then maybe they drop a creature, whereas now they'll know not to drop a creature. So I guess that kind of sequencing is important. Make them discard first before you reveal more information about your game plan, something like that. Okay. I think we have to pray that they don't have a creature. Like, we've killed 2 of their creatures. And we don't really have another removal spell. Okay, that's not the worst of all the creatures they could play. At least it doesn't scale. Okay, so we could play this, or we play this and power it up. And also they took damage, right? So we actually get to look at their hand now. Oh, that's actually really good. We actually get to look at their hand. I forgot about that because we got dealt combat damage. Snakeskin Veil. So they must have another land, right? Yeah, okay, they just have land. Okay, now we just have to survive. No block. Oh boy, I feel like we're pretty lucky here, to be honest. I think we go for Hostile Investigator, get rid of something in their hand. I assume that they'll drop the land. And then we get this down, maybe dig for removal with it. I don't know if it matters what we take here. Okay, our position here is looking pretty strong. Let's see what they can do this turn, but I feel like we're way ahead. Or we can attack for 8 next turn. And we're dealing them 2 damage with a talent, but we have to drop 1 card out their hand. Okay, I don't think it's quite over yet. Really depends what they drew. Oof! I tell you, man, mono green landfall. This game gives me anxiety every single time. We go first, 2 lander, but it's a good hand if we can just draw land. Think. Oh, whoops! Oh no, I played the wrong card? Whoops. Okay, that's kind of irritating. I mean, those kinds of mistakes cost ya. Especially if it's a creature deck, which it might be. Let's see what they drop here. It's artifacts, we have to go for intimidation tactics immediately. They go for shoot the sheriff. Don't know what this is. Sunset Saboteur. Go for slasher here. I mean, this was it's not even a mistake. It's just a misclick. I actually meant to click on the swamp and I just didn't. So it happens. It happens. What is this? As this vehicle enters, choose a creature type. Hold on, wait. As this vehicle enters, choose a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control are the chosen creature type in addition to the other types. Each creature you control of the chosen type other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. So it's a Skelly's deck. I think we are starting with this. See what exactly is going on here. 3 lands in case of the stashed. Oh boy. Now I wish I'd played the Hostile Negotiator. I don't think we level this up. We hold shoot the sheriff. This is a rogue. Okay, we can kill it, but we don't want to. It's suspected. Okay, we can kill this. Was this also a skelly? Can we kill this? I want to kill this. Okay, opponent's on... Opponent doesn't attack. That's pretty good for us. I think we go for the Hostile Investigator here. We can also power up this thing, and then at the beginning... So they have to have one or fewer. Let's apply pressure first of all with an attack. Oh, and I always forget that it dies because... Oh, Insufferable Slasher dies because it had a token, and I always forget that. Okay. So we need to get them to... Oh, opponent scoops? Nice. I was going to say we need to get them to... I think the bandit's talent is one or fewer cards, right? What do we drop? Oof, what do we drop here? I think we drop... Can't drop this. We're going to need it to dig for land. I think it's between the Hostile and the Deadly Cover-Up. Obviously, it just depends what we're up against, but I think we just drop Deadly Cover-Up. I think when in doubt, just drop like your expensive stuff, you know? Okay, this is going to be good. Do they have... do we play this out? They could have Sheltered by Ghosts. Knowing that we have this will significantly change the way they play. I think we can wait a little bit. Voice of Victory. Okay, we're going to shoot the share of that for sure. And Voice of Victory, you cannot cast spells on your opponent's turn, so you got to kill it right now. So next turn we can Lantern. Because they could theoretically raise the pass and get back 2 Voices of Victory. Also not good. Very powerful card there. So we either... Oh, they only have 2 land. They couldn't get a... They couldn't find a land. That's good. So we Momentum Breaker. I think we just Momentum Breaker and get down the Lantern. Opponent may sacrifice... No, I was going to say they might sacrifice this Vondam because they'd be planning on getting it back from the graveyard anyways. Okay. That was a good turn to bring it down. Infestation Sage. Land. What do we go for here? Hostile Investigator forces them to discard. I'd like that. Gives us value with these tokens, what they're called? Blue tokens. Voice of Victory, problematic. When it attacks, whenever another creature you control dies. Oh, it's got menace, it's got menace, it's got menace. Don't think we block this, right? Land. Is it Slasher or Jet? Jet forces them to block next turn if they don't want it to flip. Slasher lets us get down a blocker. I think we need to find like a removal spell, so I'm going to go with this. Yeah, opponent finally finds a land. I'm sure they're happy about that. They've been stuck on 2 lands for a long time. Done very well with those 2 lands, might I add. Infestation Sage. Man, we need to find our deadly cover up here. Opponent attacks with a Voice of Victory. Why would they do that? Only that? Why aren't they attacking with that? Oh, they want to grow this, maybe? Oh boy, this thing is going to get huge now, because this stuff is all going to die. Oh, that's a great combo. Oh, we need to find removal, quick. Oh, we can't sack this. Oh no, I meant to sack this. Removal? I need to kill this thing? Oh, we did get long goodbye. Oh, that's really good. Okay, it's a pity that the opponent will get the value here. Okay, this is actually really good. We killed this for sure. I didn't realize that it could do that. I forgot that it had the ability to deal 4 damage to something. Okay. Definitely playing this. And we're in with a shot here, I'll tell you that much. I think we're attacking, otherwise we have to start whittling them down, right? Someone takes the damage, interesting. I tell you, we're having some interesting games here, that's for sure. But it's been dropping their Sephiroths. They must, I was going to say, they must have so many. Okay, so now they can start getting value. That's not great for us. It's just a demolition field. What do we do here? We have to block Sephiroth, right? Is there any point demo fielding anything? Probably not, right? Lay this jet down. I think we're holding tight here. Holding tight. Can't let the Sephiroth attack. Vengeful Blood Witch. Okay. Currently opponent has no way to sack their stuff. Okay, that's irritating, but it's okay. Okay, this is good. Bandit's Talent. Discard something from their hand. Raise the past. Pump it up. Now, do we attack with Jecht, forcing them to block with 2 things? I think it's worth it, right? Because if they lose Sephiroth, it's fine. I think we have to try and flip this thing. And we kill Sephiroth. If they don't have another Sephiroth. Oh boy, that's not good. I didn't realize how much damage they would deal us. And 3 now. Wow. Okay, we hit opponent for 2 here. And it can get us down to 1. Oh boy. I think we're on 1 here, right? We're not dead. Okay, we're not dead. We can create a 6/6 demon, but we can't. Oh boy. Anything we can do here, we can't even. If anything we do, we're just dead, right? Because if Sephiroth attacks. If Sephiroth attacks, they can deal us damage. We can do this to draw a card and then draw Deadly Cover-Up. Would that help? Probably not, but we'll do it anyways. It's not that. Okay, well. Let's see what they had in hand. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Well, we'll kill ourselves here. Oh boy, it felt kind of tight for a while. Opponent drew so many Sephiroths that, and that card paired with a Blood Witch is really brutal. Opponent goes first. We don't like that. Oh no. We are so screwed. What are we going to do here? I think we take... I guess we take Simulacrum, maybe Repurposing Bay, because I mean that's like endless value basically. But I think both those cards kind of have us cooked. We need to find like intimidation tactics and quick. I mean, I think once Repurposing Bay comes down next turn, we are dead. But also if Simulacrum came down, we'd also kind of just be dead. I don't think that it's a misplay, but... yeah, and the problem is that being mono black, we have no way of dealing with this. We draw the intimidation tactics one turn too late. Man, if we could have taken out their Repurposing Bay, I think we would have had a much better chance here. Okay, what do they find? They find Synth. Scry 2. If we draw land, we can strip out their whole hand. Don't draw land though. I think we just intimidation tactics here. Well, this activates the synth, so I think we don't want them to be able to activate it. Maybe they were, although they did get to scry 2. So I don't know if it's going to matter too much, but still. Okay, 2 mana. Oh, but now they can sack it and get something with the Repurposing Bay? Damn. Oh, this Repurposing Bay is so ridiculous. Oh, why didn't they sack... I wonder why they didn't sack something with the Repurposing Bay. 2 mana. Sacrifice another artifact. They could have sacrificed the Relic? So what do we do now? Just discard their hand? Get another creature down? I mean, we're so screwed. They can just sack all their stuff with a Repurposing Bay and get whatever they want. So now they can get another synth and another synth and another synth. Yeah, we've got no way of dealing with this. It's just way too powerful. Maybe I should have taken the Repurposing Bay out their hand. I mean, they would have had a synth, but they wouldn't have had 2 synths. Opponent's stations. It's so rude. They have no fear of us at this moment in time. Well, I'm going to attack here, I think. And hold up Long Goodbye. We can get down Annex. I mean, we're so dead, right? No matter what we do. Rated net also. Okay, well, we're just dead here. Oh boy. Welcome back. I put my nostalgia aside because I wanted to test out Borman's mono black discard deck that got him all the way from platinum to mythic. What an impressive achievement. And I ended up going 4-4 with this deck. I have to be honest, I didn't feel like this deck was very powerful. In most of the games, I always felt like I was a little bit behind and struggling to just get ahead and get that advantage. Even though I went 4-4 with it, I did feel like it was a bit lackluster. But that is not a criticism of Borman. The fact that he could even build a mono black discard deck that gets to mythic, I think is an incredibly impressive achievement, and I want to congratulate him for that. I think it's more just that mono black discard is not currently very strong. We lost one key piece, which was Liliana of the Veil, such a powerful card for mono black discard, and without that I think the deck archetype itself is lackluster. So again, I'm just very impressed that he was actually able to get a mono black discard deck to mythic. And you know, if you enjoy this kind of deck, sure, craft it and have some fun with it. You do know that it can actually get you to mythic, so that's some comfort. For me personally, I love mono black discard. It's part of my nostalgia. When I was younger, I always used to craft mono black discard decks and brew these things and try to sort of irritate my opponents with it. So whenever a rotation happens, I'm always going to try and craft one mono black discard deck and play it, and you can sort of expect that on this channel. But yeah, it's not always the most powerful deck, and I am glad that I took this deck for a spin and tested it out and saw, you know, what's working and got some new ideas. But yeah, that's the idea for today, and that's the gameplay, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, stay tuned and consider subscribing, because there's going to be more un-nostalgic Necro coming soon.